No, 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 no. Because it is actually at the oral cavity that the obstruction takes place, not at the nasal cavity. It's because the normal passage, it means the normal passage should have been the mouth, not the nose. You understand? Because we use our mouth to talk, not the nose. So the normal passage should have been the oral cavity. But when the oral cavity now becomes blocked, the airstream will now look for another escape route. That's when it will now come through the nose. So in the definition, we don't account for that for nasal cavity, because that is not where the obstruction actually takes place. It actually takes place at the oral cavity. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Good. So that is what we call consonant. So when we now say a sound is a vowel, it means a vowel is a sound produced without any form of obstruction. So for vowel, no obstruction. That's why all vowels, all the English vowels, are normally oral sounds. Are you with me?
Yes.
For English vowels, they are actually oral sounds because the airstream passes through the mouth normally. A, E, U, O. They all pass through the mouth. But for consonants, some of them will be oral sound, some will be nasal sound. So nasal, when the airstream passes through the nose. Are you with me? So that's why it's not good enough for you to say consonant sound. You are being tautological. Consonant is a sound. So why saying consonant sound? Vowel is a sound. Why saying vowel sound? Just say consonant, just say vowel. And it is even entirely wrong to say consonant letter, because letters are not sound. So you can never have consonant letters or vowel letters. But we normally teach people at secondary school like that. You understand? That is the best way we can make them to understand. And that's why I told you the other time that there are some of the things when you come to the university, we will tell them that some of the things you were taught in secondary school are not actually correct. But it was the best way to teach you at that level. We'll now come here and now say, no, this is actually the correct thing. Because we cannot teach you like this at that level, you won't understand. All right. So, now today, I have a class. Okay, let me finish. Today, so we'll look at this 24 consonants in English. For today, I will give you this chart I'm going to give you. You need to commit the chart to memory. But that doesn't mean you have to memorize. As I always tell you, once you understand it, whatever chart you are given, all you need to do is understand it first. Once you understand it, you'll be able to reproduce it on your own with your own understanding. Now, for consonants, there are three features that normally come to place when we want to describe consonants. And what are they? Place, manner, and voicing. Place plus manner plus voicing. These are the three features that normally come to play in the description of consonant. By place, we mean the place of articulation. The place of articulation. That means where the sound is actually produced. Where the sound is coming from. The manner of articulation means the behavior of the sound when it is perceived. When it is perceived. Just like the example I gave you, when you say "bo" in an empty well, you understand? The sound will behave somehow. So the behavior of that sound is what we call manner of articulation. Then voicing is simply to tell whether there is vibration of the vocal cord. There is something called vocal cords, which are to do with two ligamental cords in your lungs. The ligamental cord can either be brought together or be separated. Once they are brought together in the production of sounds, you are going to produce what we call voiced sounds. Once they are separated, you are going to produce voiceless sounds. So it is when you have that voice sounds that you are going to notice vibration in your body. We call it vibration of the vocal cords. Those cords, they will vibrate because they are together like this, and the airstream wants to pass through them. So once the airstream passes through them, there will be vibration. So that vibration, you also notice it in your body. You will notice it when you realize such sound. Are you with me? Good. So we are going to explain further. So for the place of articulation, we have about 9 places of articulation for the English consonant. And then we have about 6 manners of articulation. So we are going to see them in a chart once and for all. So let's put it. The English consonant bar chart. The English consonant bar chart. So here we have the place of articulation first. Place of articulation.